Greetings, setting you all some warm, positive vibrations. This is Body-Culinary, and I'm just coming on very quickly with a quickie style of the day. So my hair is very fine, Afro textured hair, and so this style I think you can wear whether you are a loose natural or if you have very fine hair and locks. So maybe looking for things that we can do with our hair that is very low manipulation, that if you wanted to, you could leave this in long term. So this is just some pipe cleaner curls. These I have found have given me the best springy curls. Also, being as I don't have any products in my hair and I don't have any gel or anything, I really embrace the puff and the cotton and the afro at the root. My hair is only water washed, so my scalp is nice and clean and free, and this is not pulling on my scalp. I can't take any pain. So all this is like some long pipe cleaners. I had a couple that were black, brown. My hair is kind of like a interesting brown color. So some of these came in the package, so I decided to treat them kind of like highlights. So the ones that are very long, I either double them, or I put two very thin ones together. You can get these very inexpensively at like maybe an arts and crafts section in a home goods store. And I'm just folding it over onto it. And again, I can just spritz slightly with water and it will set. So this to me is like several hairstyles in one. This I can have like my little curly Q, so also no hair is on my neck as I'm exercising. I think the nice thing about this also, you can bend this several different ways. One of the biggest things I think that is great about this is that if you wanted to, you can leave this indefinitely, right? So you can give your hair a break. And I also do not have to roll this all the way down to the scalp. So my scalp is free. Many of us have entirely too much tension on our scalps, too much pulling, too much on the hairline, but you want to feel like your stuff is kind of like dressy, feminine, and low maintenance. So I don't have to do anything, no products, no oil. I think it's really important to find styles that work with your hair. My hair is fine. It is not very dense. It's not a negative. It just is what it is. I'm lucky if I have 38 locks. So this again is a style. I have a tendency to choose styles that kind of have like a fullness to it. And I can bend these like, you know, kind of like in different directions to manipulate it. So when I take this out, I'll have like a nice, I'll have some nice curls. Again, this has given me the best curls I've ever had. And also I can go outside like this and it's not uncomfortable for me to sleep on. It doesn't take a long time to do. So I think this is like a wonderful option for the hair. So you can let your hair rest. If my hair was still out in the double strand twist and very loose twist, it was a style that I wore before, was double strand twist way back when I used to use styling gel. And then when I left that alone years ago, it was olive oil and castor oil, which my hair is so fine. If it was loose, most likely I would use that. Right now I use nothing, barely shampoo periodically because I'm not piling stuff up into my hair, which makes it nice and bouncy. As I've explained in some of the other videos, is that a lot of times with this kind of hair, the oil feels good going on, but it quickly gets absorbed like this, just like in a snap of a finger. And then before you know it, it's weighing the hair down, and then you have the buildup. So I don't like a whole lot of irritation and stuff on me, or someone that's had a lot of acne, a lot of oil and stuff running down into my face. So if my hair was loose natural, I would do very loose twists and I can put them on the same way. So I like simple go-to hairstyles that can be dressed up, dressed down. They're active, so I can jump rope, do yoga, stretch, flip upside down, and capoeira, not worry about the rain. All of that I have taken off the table. Also, today's the day where I'm playing around with just a touch of mascara, and a touch of eyeliner, and a natural lip gloss. So I don't have to wear any foundation, which is important to me as someone that's had a lot of acne and cystic acne. I like my skin to breathe. But again, I encourage you to play around and find what is your sweet spot. Still, for me, I have such an active lifestyle. I don't like to be beholden to having to do a lot of stuff to myself. That feels for me very restrictive, right? I like to be able to wake up and to go. But every now and then you want to play around, right? And then also, this is my own little creative top, right? Like my cotton plant in the back I got from down south. So this is my top. I like tops where my body can feel free. I don't like to feel restricted by a lot of clothes, and I like to move around. I also found it's very important to look at your body parts and to have access to your body parts. So me seeing waist beads on my waist, by the way, I do make waist beads. Yeah, so seeing waist beads, having tops like this, if it's very hot, I can also pull this top up here if I'm out in the streets. I'll pull it down. But I think it's important to see your body parts because it creates an awareness, right? A very natural awareness. So you can be very accepting of the body temple that you have, but also it can help your awareness in terms of you eating past the amounts that you need. So being able to also see body parts like your clavicle and your shoulders and your arms when you pass by the mirror, it can create more awareness in your body. Plus, you know, you're free to play. So I like styles that make me very, very comfortable. These were handmade. I got these when I just visited down south. So each piece, these are my own creation, my carry amulet. And these are something, if for the folks that order these, I keep a jewelry cloth so that I shine this often. And so that's also my own personal ritual to be very, very aware of self-acceptance, right? This Afro carry is a symbol of fertility and womanhood. So I shine it often because also your own perspiration and sweat can get on it and dull it a little bit. So these are just little things that bring my awareness to an appreciation of my body temple and what it is that I have. So again, this is the quickie style for the day. No pulling on the hairline, no pulling at the root. My scalp can breathe. I can take it out and have another style. And if this is loose natural, I can do this as well. So if you want to see what fruits and vegetables I have been taking primarily on the inside to clear up some really intense adult acne and how I've been using food on the inside and also on my skin, that is in Natural Beauty, No Products, and that guide is available on body-culinary.com. All right, so hopefully you guys and gals are being very, very creative and celebrating how you popped out onto this 3D plane. This for me is dress up. This is pretty much all that I'm, for the most part, willing to do, and not even on a daily basis. But I do think it's important that you not put yourself in the box and not be restrictive. As women, we don't need one more set of rules and boxes to impose on ourselves. That's more stress. Play around until you find your sweet spot. For me, my guidelines are health is very, very important to me. Ingredients are important. Well, I don't have to think about that. We're not putting a bunch of stuff, you know, on my skin. I can breathe and I can sweat freely. So that's another reason why I like to make sure I'm eating good food so my skin stays nice and healthy. My body will respond to movement, fresh whole living foods, sweating, you know, natural ingredients. That's what my body loves. So I like to be able to see my hair, my skin, and my nails so I can see what's going on the inside. So that being said, y'all create a great day on purpose. And I would love to know what kind of creative styles are you coming up with. Well, you don't necessarily have to put any oil or any gel or any heavy stuff. That also celebrates the poof. Where you're like, you know what? I'm not going to be slicking this down. Let's see what I could do with what I have. All right, y'all create a great day on purpose and see you soon.